In a colorful little village surrounded by farms, mango trees, and winding, dusty roads, lived a man named Raghunath who sold ghee, and he was known for his big smile, curly mustache, and sweet talk that could convince even the birds to come sit near his shop. But behind that smile, he carried a clever and greedy mind, always thinking about how to earn more without really working hard. And one day, he thought of a plan. Instead of making pure ghee from milk, he quietly started mixing oil and starch into it, stirring slowly at night when nobody could see him, and the next morning he would stand in front of his shop calling out loudly, "Pure village ghee, golden like the sun, fresh like morning dew." And the villagers, trusting him like a brother, would gather around with clay pots and coins, praising the shine and smell of the ghee, not realizing it was only half real. And Raghunath would laugh inside his heart, thinking of the extra money he was earning with every scoop he sold, while telling stories about how his cows grazed only on sweet green grass near the river, and how he churned the ghee by hand with love and devotion. And as days passed, his house became bigger, his clothes became brighter, and his voice became louder. Yet still no one suspected him because they believed he has always been honest. But slowly, very slowly, strange things began happening in the village. People started feeling weak, children complained the food did not taste like before, and elders whispered that the ghee somehow didn't give strength as it used to, though they could not explain why. And meanwhile, Raghunath continued his clever ways, even inventing new tricks such as keeping one pot of pure ghee only for tasting, so that when someone doubted him, he would offer a drop, and they would nod, saying, "Yes, yes, it is pure," while the rest of the pot, the one actually sold, was mixed and fake. And one evening, a wise old woman named Lakshmi, who had lived long, observed everything silently, noticed that the ghee melted strangely when heated, forming bubbles and sticking to the pan, something true ghee never did. So she decided to watch Raghunath more closely and followed him at night, keeping herself hidden behind the banyan tree. And she saw him pouring oil from a large tin into his ghee pot, humming happily as if doing something perfectly normal. And the next morning, she went to the village square and said gently, "Before you buy, let us test the ghee." And everyone laughed at first, thinking she was joking, but she took a spoonful, lit a small flame, and the ghee smoked heavily with a sharp smell, revealing the truth to everyone at once. And the villagers turned toward Raghunath, whose smile disappeared like a cloud in a storm, as they asked, "Why did you cheat us when we trusted you like family?" And he tried to talk his way out, creating more lies, saying maybe the cows were sick or maybe the weather changed, but the truth was already shining brighter than sunlight. And the people decided that he must return the money and apologize, and they banned him from selling anything until he proved himself honest again. And that night, when he sat alone in his big house, Raghunath realized that all the money he had collected could not buy back the respect he had lost, nor the friendships he had broken. And tears rolled down his cheeks as he remembered how simple life had been before greed crept into his heart. So he went to every home in the village, bowed his head, returned what he could, and promised never to cheat again. And after many months of hard, honest work, he slowly rebuilt trust by selling truly pure ghee made with real effort, while Lakshmi, the wise old woman, would smile kindly from a distance, knowing the lesson had finally been learned, that cheating may shine brightly for a short time like a spark, but honesty burns steady like a lamp through the darkest night. And in that cheerful, cartoon-colored village, children would grow up hearing the story of the ghee seller who tried to fool everyone and eventually fooled himself, and they would repeat the moral softly, "Those who build success on lies may rise fast, but they always fall faster, while honesty may be slow, yet it always wins in the end."